6:24 now. One highly anticipated muscle car has been worrying the competition for a number of years, and now it's finally arrived.
Our auto expert, Mike Caudill, who's buddies with Nick Miles, got to be one of the first in the world to drive the Ford Mustang GT500.
Well, thanks, guys. We are here in Las Vegas, Nevada, with two of America's most iconic brands, Ford Motor Company and Shelby American. Behind me, the all-new 2020 Ford Mustang GT500. Ford says it's the fastest production Mustang ever built. The first Shelby Cobra GT500 was built in 1967 and based on the Ford Mustang Fastback. It was a powerful muscle car with 355 horsepower. Fast forward to 2019, 52 years later, Ford has introduced this beast, a supercharged 760 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.3 second track. The interior of the Mustang GT500 really tells you about the relationship between Shelby American and Ford Motor Company. There's tons of carbon fiber, but more importantly, you see the Shelby Cobra snake on the interior right next to that GT500 logo. Starting with the exterior design of the Ford Mustang GT500, let's be honest, it's kind of hard to mess up because the Ford Mustang is one of America's best-selling muscle cars of all time. But this GT500, in order to make it stand out, they had to do a couple things different for this vehicle. So let's just start with the body design. If you look at the rear of this vehicle, Ford widened those rear fenders out so that you could get the tires out further to give it a wide body stance and lower it to the ground. On the front, they've got this cool feature. It's called a Wicker Splitter, and it comes up, it's used to help create downforce with the vehicle. 550 pounds of downforce on the rear of this vehicle. So you take the splitter on the front and you take the carbon fiber rear, and it forces that vehicle down onto the ground. Then you add in massive large Brembo brakes, and you have the stopping power that you need with this vehicle to go from 0 to 100 back to 0 in no time at all. The GT500 is great on the street, but this Mustang is built for the track. It has an Eaton supercharger under the hood that gives it 760 horsepower. Although we don't discuss transmissions all that often, the GT500 comes with a special 7-speed dual-clutch Tremec transmission. Important because it allows the GT500 to shift incredibly fast up through the gears, similar to a manual transmission. So we've got the full entire program set up on this thing for drag, and we're going to go a quarter mile down the track just like the NHRA guys do. You'll see whether I make a great mistake or not with the tree up there. It's going to go blue, and then it's going to go white, blue, and then yellow. So now you can see I'm in there. I'm going to give it the gas, and bam! The all-new Ford Mustang GT500 will start under $74,000. You'll have the option for a track-based version as well, starting under $100,000, and it will go on sale later this year. For Fox 59, I'm Mike Caudill.
Wow.
Wow. So if that's in your budget, go for it. A thief smashed